Welcome to UPSC preparation day 16. Today we are going to solve some of the questions from General Studies paper 1 2024. So let's begin. First, consider the following statements. Atmosphere is heated more by solar incoming radiation than by terrestrial radiation. Carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorbers of long wave radiation. So which of the options are correct? Only the second option is correct, that is carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorbers of long wave radiation. Primary mechanism of atmospheric heating is absorption of terrestrial radiation by greenhouse gases, not the direct absorption of incoming solar radiation. Incoming solar radiation, also called shortwave radiation. The sun emits energy in the form of shortwave radiation, including visible light, UV light, and some infrared light. When solar radiation reaches Earth, a portion of it is reflected back into space, and this reflected portion is called albedo of Earth. Terrestrial radiation, which is also called long wave radiation, Earth's surface once warmed by absorbed solar radiation emits energy in the form of long wave radiation. So the different types of radiation are gamma radiation, X-ray, UV rays, visible rays, infrared rays, and microwaves. So these are arranged in the order of increasing wavelength. So gamma ray is the radiation with the shortest wavelength, whereas microwave is the radiation with the longest wavelength. Higher the wavelength, lower is the energy and lower is the frequency. There is a famous formula in physics where energy is equal to h into mu, which is h is the Planck's constant and mu is the frequency of the radiation. So E equal to h mu, also equal to hc divided by lambda, where c is the speed of light and lambda is the wavelength of the radiation. So energy is directly proportional to the frequency of the radiation and inversely proportional to the wavelength of the radiation. Next question, consider the following statement. Thickness of troposphere at equator is much greater as compared to poles. At equator, heat is transported to greater height by strong convectional current. So both statements are correct. Convection is the process by which warm air rises and cool air sinks, creating a circulation pattern at the equator. Incoming solar radiation causes troposphere to increase in thickness. So thickness of troposphere at the equator is much greater as compared to poles. Next, consider the following. Pyroclastic debris, ash and dust, nitrogen compounds, sulfur compounds. How many of them are products of volcanic eruption? Only 3 are products of volcanic eruption, which is 1, 2, and 4. That is pyroclastic debris, ash and dust, and sulfur compounds are product of volcanic eruption. Which statement are correct inferences from isothermal maps in month of January? Isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean and to the south over the continent. Presence of cold currents, Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift make North Atlantic Ocean colder and isotherms bend towards north. Only the first option is correct, that is isotherm deviate to the north over ocean and to the south over the continent. Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift are warm currents, not cold currents. That itself makes the second statement false. Isotherms are the lines joining places having equal temperature. Isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean and to the south over the continent in January. In January, which is winter in the northern hemisphere, land masses cool down more rapidly than ocean. This leads to lower temperature over continents compared to ocean. Over oceans, the water retains heat better, leading to relatively higher temperature. As a result, isotherm bend northwards over oceans, whereas where it's warmer, and southwards over continents, where it's colder. Which two of the largest are the largest cocoa producers in the world? So these two places, Cote d'Ivoire, that is Ivory Coast, and Ghana are the largest cocoa producers in the world. Next question, which is the correct Himalayan rivers joining Ganga downstream of Prayagraj from west to east? So the option is Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi. So from west to east, the arrangement of rivers should be Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, and Kosi. Consider the following statement. Rainfall is one of the reasons for weathering of rock. Rainwater contains carbon dioxide in solution. Rainwater contains atmospheric oxygen. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and they explain statement 1. How many countries border Northern Sea? 7 countries border Northern Sea, and those countries are Germany, Norway, Great Britain, Denmark, Netherlands, France. Consider the following waterfall region and rivers. Dhuandar waterfall in Malwa region with river Narmada, Hundu waterfall in Chota Nagpur region with river Subarnarekha, Jerosappa waterfall in Western Ghats with river Netravati. So which is the correct option? Only the second option is correct, that is Hundu waterfall is indeed in region Chota Nagpur with Subarnarekha river flowing in that region. Next, consider the following regions and mountains and the type of mountain. So, region Central Asia, name of the mountain Vosges and type of mountain Fold Mountain. Europe, Alps Block Mountain. North America, Appalachians Fold Mountain. South America, Andes Fold Mountain. Only the third and fourth option are correct. That is, North America indeed has Appalachians, which are Fold Mountain, and South America indeed has Andes Mountain, which are Fold Mountains. Vosges is not in Central Asia, it is in Europe and it is a block mountain. Alps is indeed in Europe, but it is a full mountain and not block mountain. Appalachians is in North America and are very old full mountains. Andes in South America, they are correctly listed as young full mountain. Consider the following airports in recent past which has been constructed as greenfield project. Donipolo Airport, Kushinagar International Airport, Vijayawada International Airport. So the answer will be first and second option. Donipolo and Kushinagar International Airport have been constructed as greenfield project. Apart from this airport, what are the other airports that are constructed as greenfield projects in India? So the other airports are Shiri Airport, Maharashtra, Kannur International Airport, Kerala, Pakyong Airport, Kazi Nazrul Islam Airport, Durgapur. What do you mean by greenfield projects? Greenfield projects refer to initiative where new facilities or infrastructure are built from scratch on previously underdeveloped land. Okay, next question with reference to water vapor, which is correct? Water vapor is a gas, its concentration amount decreases with altitude. Consider the following. Annual and daily range of temperature is low. Precipitation occurs throughout the year. Precipitation varies between 50 centimeter and 250 centimeter. What is this type of climate? Climate is peculiar of marine west coast climate. In marine west coast climate, the proximity to ocean moderates temperature, leading to mild winters and cool summers. This results in a low annual temperature and a relatively low daily temperature range. Precipitation occurs throughout the year with no distinct dry season. And the next question is with reference to Coriolis force, which of the statement is or are correct? So the answer will be Coriolis force is maximum at the poles and minimum at the equator. So today we are going to study up to this. We are going to solve the next questions of the General Studies paper 2024 in our next video. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye. Thank you for joining in.